y'all, I'm Stacy. Welcome to Stacy's Homestead, and here's another fermentation video I'm going to do. My last one until the pickles come in. I love fermented onions. So, usually I make a big gallon jar, but my gallon jars are full. And then my half-gallon jars are full, so we're just going to do a small little like quart one real fast. That way we're ready for our barbecues and stuff, and then I can do a bigger one later when those jars become available. So all we do is we cut up our onions. And, you know, I'll bring you in and show you the process on that. Alright, so all you do is you just cut up any onion you want, any vegetable, it's all the same. Good probiotics, good gut bacteria, and it's so tasty. Onions are these onions are super good on sandwiches, salads, hamburgers. It's like the hot dogs, relishes, anything. It's so good. You're just gonna chop up however you like your onions, tear them up, do whatever you can, and stuff your jar full. Just stuff it in there. It's a good way to preserve onions. These are red onions. You can use yellow, white. I just have a lot of the red ones. These are kind of a sweet one. And just chop it up and shove it in there. It's very fast and easy. And then take your thingy and shove it down more. You can do it fast enough where you beat the tears, huh? Hurry, baby. I'm going to start crying if I don't finish fast. Ah, my eyes are stinging. So, my cucumbers aren't in yet, so I have enough from last year, so I'm just waiting on those to make pickles. But preparing all I can with the onions. All right, last one. I think we're gonna be able to fit this in here. Okay, there we go. There we go. That looks like a good size. Ugh, my eyes, they're crying. All right, got it in there. And once they start fermenting, they're gonna soften up and decrease in volume. So, and for this one, so let's push it in as much as we can. Get that down in there. And every day you're going to push it under the brine. You don't have to have a weight. You can buy those weights, but it's a waste of money. Weights, I mean, it's just a fancy contraption. People have been fermenting for hundreds of years without weights. So, all right. So all you do every day is make sure it's under the brine. And you can shake it too. All right. I always start off with 3 palmfuls. Usually that is it for me. Maybe a little less. I don't know why I'm being silly. A little less. All right. All right. Then I add my water and cover it up. And that is all there is to it. That is all, and I filled it too high. I always fill it so high. I'm just gonna go like that. There. I always fill it like super high, and because the vegetables release their own fluid too, so it's gonna overflow anyways. All right, let's put a little bit more. There. All right. And that's all there is to it. Let's taste that brine water and see if it's salty enough. Should taste salty, like a good, really, really, really saltiness. Like my example is soy sauce. Yeah. Ooh, super salty. Perfect. Okay. But it's tolerable saltiness where you can tolerate it. All right. And I loosely put the lid back on and I burp it every day, but you can just put a rag over it with a rubber band, but it needs air, so you don't want to tighten that lid on. I just loosely pop it back on. That's what I do. All right. Okie dokie, y'all. So that's how you ferment onions. And it's really good on all things. So I advise you to start fermenting all you can. It's a great way to preserve your vegetables and make them healthier than they are even fresh. So, and it's really easy, and it's not like if you get mold growing on the top, then you just didn't put enough salt in, you know? So if you have a really good ferment going and it's bubbling and you get a little bit of mold on top, just scoop it off and you're good to go. And then push your vegetables back in there. This happened to me a couple times just because it got really hot in the house, and I knew it was fermenting because it's bubbling. So I just took off that little bit of mold that started growing, tossed it, stirred it up, and it was good to go. Because here's the thing, once you're done fermenting, the lactobacillus, the good bacteria, keeps everything bad out. The acidity gets really high, nothing harmful can grow in it. I did an experiment once with my vinegars. I didn't stir it on accident. I had some lemon vinegar and a thick layer of mold grew on top, and because I wanted to see what would happen, I just shook it up. I didn't even take the mold out. I just shook it up every day for like a week, and then all of a sudden the mold was gone. This kills, won't let any harmful things grow in it. It won't. It absolutely will not. So I always remove the mold, of course. I was just doing an experiment though. Anyhow, it's okay if you get a little bit of mold growth on it, and just push it in there, and then you're good to go. There's something that's like a waxy material sometimes that comes off of fruits, and it's called chem yeast, and that's not mold. That's perfect, and you can just scoop that off. So that's how you ferment things. Okie dokie, y'all. We'll just talk to you later. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe.